Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm from Queens, New York, and I have two daughters. So, after my first pregnancy, I was diagnosed with postpartum preeclampsia. After my second pregnancy, the delivery was amazing. I thought my blood pressure was fine because I was still continuing to take my medication. They would come take my vitals, everything was fine. I was discharged. The home health nurse came to visit me and she took my blood pressure and it was very high. She told me at that moment, she said, "You need to go to the hospital." I explained to her I was just there yesterday and they told me to go home and that everything's fine. And she said, "No, everything's not fine. You need to go to the hospital right now or I'm going to call an ambulance." I had to stay in the hospital for about a week and then I got discharged. So then routinely check my blood pressure. My blood pressure is elevated again. I go back to the hospital. I had to be readmitted again. I went to the hospital 4 times. The third time when I went, they were making comments like, you're here again. It started to make me feel like they were, I don't know if they were like irritated or if I was like bothering them. At one point, a doctor did say to me, "Just stop checking your blood pressure at home." And I was like, how could you say that? I felt extremely unheard. I felt like I was dismissed. I felt like I wasn't being taken seriously. And it really hurt because these are people that I felt like were supposed to be taking the best care of me in such a vulnerable time in my life. During those moments, I just felt like if someone heard me, it would have made such a big difference. Someone took it seriously. I will never forget how people made me feel postpartum. I wish there was more compassion from the providers that I felt like I needed, that I was looking for. I didn't receive that. Doctors should listen to their patients, should also not only just hear what their patients are saying or asking, but also body language plays a whole role in it because sometimes people can be intimidated of doctors and it might not always feel comfortable asking questions. Hear her.